Hari Home, Bhaja Govindam, verse 13. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Kate Kanta, Danagada Chinta, Vatulakim Tava, Natiniyanta, Kate Kanta, Danagada Chinta, Vatulakim Tava, Natiniyanta. Trijagadi Sajjana Sankadireka, Trijagadi Sajjana Sankadireka, Bhavati Bhavarnava Tarane Nauka, Bhavati Bhavarnava Tarane Nauka, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. This is the last verse of Adi Shankaracharya. We have seen already the first 12 verses were composed by Acharya, which are known as Dwadasa Manchari Stotra. The first one is a prayer song. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. First song, it is a prayer song. So 2 to 13, they are the verses of Adi Shankara. So this is the last verse. In this verse, again Acharya says, what is the use of wasting one's time? Thinking always about wife and wealth. Whatever you want to satisfy throughout your life, the requirement of your wife. If whatever you earn, it is for the sake of your wife. Only after your wife enters your life, then only you start earning much more. You want this, you want house, you want car, you want this thing, you want that thing, everything. I'm not criticizing wife, but entire life wasting your time only on wife and wealth. That is what is addressed here. Man always thinks, what will happen to my wife, especially in the old age? Too much of thinking. What will happen to my wife if I die? To whom to give the wealth? Whether to give it now or later? Whether to give everything to wife or to keep something for me? Whether to write it in the name of daughter or son or only after the lifetime of my wife? Whether to write a will or gift? How much to keep for my sake? Because if I give totally, then they may not save me. If I give, whether all the people will kick me out of the house, suppose if I give everything, the house in the name of wife, money to the children, after you write, then you become a useless fellow. You become old, infirm. They will throw you out of the house. Useless fellow. Will that happen to me? Whether the money in FD or the bank, is it enough? Now suddenly there is a rise in petrol. So everything will automatically increase. So will that money suffice my requirements? Future requirements. Immediately you go to the wealth consultant. He will say, sorry sir, you have only a few crores. Down the line, I think it is not enough. So immediately you prepare your resume. You are 85. What is the use? What is the use of all these nonsenses? Thinking about only these things. Endless worries. Endless thoughts moving round and round about the welfare of wife and the wealth. Now, immediately your money is not enough. Petrol has increased. So, how to acquire money? And then again, put it in what? FD or mutual fund or debt fund, or a combination of mutual fund or debt fund. Always. Sir, today share market have you seen? 1,000 points down. What to do, sir? Always. That is why Acharya calls the person as Vatula. That is the first and best among the fools. You are the first and best among the fools if your thinking is always on this. Now, a person who has understood the impermanence of life, understood the ephemeral nature of life, the things he possesses, whether it is wife or this thing, one day it will go out of you, or you will go out of them. 100%. You cannot take even 1 rupee with you. So there is a wonderful song in Tamil. வீடு வரை உறவு, வீதி வரை மனைவி, காடு வரை பிள்ளை, கடைசி வரை யாரும். All your relations after your death, they will come and cry at your house. After that, they will stop, they will not move. There is a culture in Hindus. The wife, when the body goes towards the crematorium, she will come up to the street, she will put a namaskar and then get inside the house. வீதி வரை மனைவி, காடு வரை பிள்ளை. So your son, he will take the fire till the crematorium. After that, he will put on your this thing. After that, who else is there? கடைசி வரை யாரோ, who comes along with you? Why don't you think? So whatever possessions you have, whatever loving wife, I am not criticizing your wife. She really loves you. But she cannot come with you. So, where to begin? Now you have understood everything. What should I do? Acharya, you tell me, please save me. What should I do? Where to begin? Which direction I should take? Now I understood the samsara. I want to get rid of it. Where to begin? Acharya says, be associated with good people. That is the best way to get rid of all these useless worries. Trijagadi sajjana sangadi reka. Only one way, eka. The only one way is association with good people. Already we have seen in verse 9, Satsang will take a person to Jivan Mukti. Satsang is very, very important. Satsangatve nisangatvam, nisangatve nirmogatvam, nirmogatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti. Already as an association with good people, it will take you up to Jivan Mukti. Beauty of the mind is the thoughts that comes from the mind. It depends upon the people with whom you associate, because they will be discussing with the same things. If you go to Bombay, if you go to any chartered accountant office, only discussion is on share market. Which share to buy, which share to sell. Always there will be a TV running. So if you sit there daily, automatically you will pick it up. Your mind will pick up which share to buy, which share to sell. If you associate it, I am not saying they are bad people. Your association will take you to the place, your thoughts. The thoughts depends upon your association. If you associate with bad people, naturally bad thoughts. That means what? Good people, good thoughts. We have already seen the example of rain. Rainwater is safe, pure water. Where it falls, where it associates, depends on the nature of the water. If it falls on Himalayas, it becomes Ganges, Mata Ganga. You immediately sprinkle it on your head and pray that all the sins will go off. The same rainwater falls in a ditch, in a sewerage. It becomes a sewerage water. You don't even step on that. Similarly, Acharya says, associate yourself with good people so that you pick up good thoughts. Further, there is one more interesting thing here. Good people never hesitate to censor you. Whenever you commit a mistake, some people will say, okay, let us leave him. But good people will scold you, will correct you. What you are doing is wrong. They will not hesitate. They will not hesitate to tell the truth. They will not hesitate to tell the good. Hence, Acharya says, in all the three worlds, association with good people is an important step to enter or continue the journey towards the goal. Mind will pick up the good things. Slowly, the bad things will die on their own if you associate with good people. When the quality and texture of thoughts change, naturally the person will change. His thinking will not go in the wrong channels. Slowly and steadily, the thoughts will march and make him towards the higher, lower to higher. Acharya says association with good people is like nauka. Bhavati bhavarnava tarane nauka. That is the best boat to cross the samsara. That is what Acharya says. To cross a turbulent river, you need a boat. There is no doubt. But boat alone is not enough. You should have an expert boatman. Both are important. Boat is important and an expert boatman is also important. That is implied or indirectly it has been included. Who is that expert boatman? Bhishmatrona Jayatrada Jalam Gandhara Nilotpalam Shalyagrigavati Krupena Vagani Karnena Velakulam Aswattama Vigarna Gora Magara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Kalupandavai Rananadi Kaivartaga Keshavaga. Life is full of challenges. Life can be compared to a challenging river which you have to cross. To cross such a river is not easy. The river is fast. It is full of sharks or crocodiles. It contains whirlpools. How will you cross? You have to go to the other side. That is the challenge. It is not an easy task. Even a good boat, according to me, may not be sufficient to cross the river. The boat may capsize and you will become a food for the morning breakfast for the crocodile. So, how Pandavas crossed the river? Here, everybody is described as a part of the river. Bhishma, Drona, Shalya, Shaguni, everybody. So, how to cross that river? To cross such a river, the river of battle, you need an expert boatman. Who is that expert boatman? Who took the Pandavas safely to the other side? Pandavas were simply sitting in the boat. Who else it could be other than Bhagavan Krishna? Keshava is that boatman. Kaivartaga Keshavaga. When, when anyone enters the boat, you have to abide by what the boatman says. Otherwise, if you dance on the boat, if the boatman says sit here, you will balance the weight. And then say you sit here, you sit there. You are a fat fellow, you sit there. So two lean fellows, you sit here. Whatever the boat, don't stand. You just enjoy the ride. Don't dance. He will say everything. You have to here abide, wear the jacket. Whatever the boatman says, you have to abide. Otherwise, boat will capsize. Who is the boatman? We have already seen. Bhagavan Krishna is the boatman. So whatever Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, that you naturally have to follow. At least try to follow some of the instructions. Once you start, automatically you will follow everything. That is what I think. When you are in life, meticulously follow what Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. That is the one that will help us to cross the Rananati, Samsara river. So in this verse, according to me, when Acharya says, have Satsang as the boat, Nauka, that also implies have an expert boatman, that is Govinda, on your side. That is why Acharya says, seek Govinda. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, Kate Kanta, Danagada Chinta, Vatula Kim Tava, Nati Niyanta, Kate Kanta, Danagada Chinta, Vatula Kim Tava, Nati Niyanta, Trijagadi Sajjana Sankadireka, Trijagadi Sajjana Sangadireka, Bhavati Bhavarnava Tarane Nauka, Bhavati Bhavarnava Tarane Nauka, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Next verse we'll see tomorrow. Hari Om Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara. 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 Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara.